So let's do this again. So we have acetylcholine, right? And acetylcholine is one of the excitatory neurotransmitters, but we have other important neurotransmitters. These are excitatory neurotransmitters. This one's an inhibitory. What's the other one? Glycine. So let's take a look at this. I actually want to show you a pathway related to that. We don't really cover this until we hit 142, and then that's when we kind of break down the neurotransmitters and how they affect the different systems. But let's do this early so that next semester, or 142, when you see it again, it makes a little bit more sense. These are, the end product are what we call catecholamines. Catecholamines. And the three catecholamines are dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. Tell Danny, so this is an actual pathway. So there are enzymes that occur at these little arrows, and the enzymes will convert one substrate to the next. So I'm using big words, but that's okay. It's fun for us to do. So we start off with something called tyrosine. And then tyrosine is converted to L-dopa. L-dopa is then converted to dopamine. Dopamine can be converted to norepinephrine and subsequently to epinephrine. Okay, epinephrine is also known as adrenaline. So norepinephrine is also noradrenaline, and so on and so forth. So these three last ones are huge for binding to different receptors and triggering different cascades in our body. What we want to look at is this. Earlier in the semester, we covered diffusion equation. I love this concept because you can actually apply it to different situations. Typically, I erase solubility and molecular weight. But if you look at this chart, what kind of solubility are we talking about in the body? Well, cells are made up of fat. So our blood-brain barrier, because we are covering nervous system,